Hello, I'm Alec Alexopoulos from ErgoSensoPro. Our mission is to change the way athletes train in the 21st century. I am actually a chemical engineer from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, PhD Purdue, postdoc MIT. For the last 20 years I've been working in chemical and biomedical engineering at CERT in Thessaloniki. But my hobby, my passion really, has been weightlifting and powerlifting for over 25 years. And the questions that I was always asked as a scientist, they would ask me, what are the best ways to train for strength and power? So I searched all the literature, all sports science concerning training methodology. And it was clear that there's a state of confusion, and I'm being kind. There's a lack of scientific theory, in fact. So what I realized eventually is that what was missing was engineering principles. And that's what I applied to the problem, and I came up with this theory, which is the heart and soul of the Ergo system. So the real problem here is that strength and conditioning training programs lack the science. They are therefore problematic, subjective, and definitely non-optimal. Players don't reach their true potential. Coaches and teams win less. As it's been mentioned, the market is huge. Soccer is the king at 20 billion, and the 4 major leagues in the US are around 30 billion. If we do some calculations, we can figure out that the final obtainable market for these 5 leagues for training software is 40 to 100 million. So what do we do specifically? We are the first ever system to develop strength and conditioning training programs in a scientific and objective manner that are personalized and optimal for every athlete and optimal for the entire team as well. Compared to current training programs, it's like a Formula One Ferrari to a Model T Ford. So this is a cartoon about what exactly we do. We start with a very thorough evaluation of athletes, completely different than what's being done today. We use ergometric centers, typically at facilities in professional sports teams. Next, we take a traditional one-size-fits-all training program that is used today, and this is something that the coach would develop. We take the evaluation metrics from the athletes, and using our analytic tools, we determine these training performance metrics for the athletes. And you can see that they are different for all athletes, and there's a richness of information here. We can identify the top performing athlete, we can identify the lagging athletes, we can look at specific performance metrics. We can actually use this as a predictive tool, how the athletes are going to respond to a training program. But there's more. We can take this and then we can identify athletes depending on their role in the team and their condition. We can modify their training program so that they maximize specific metrics that are important for their role in the team. In this way, we have personalized and optimal training programs for the athletes. Then during the implementation, we train we log the training sessions, and we reevaluate athletes and the training system itself. Overall, we have 10 evaluation metrics instead of what is typically used, 1. 7 training parameters instead of what is typically used, 3. 12 training performance metrics instead of 2. And we predict 50 to 300% improvement of athletes during the training period. Compared to other software, the large circle, which is the market size of smartwatches and bracelets, they provide no benefit to athletes actually. The direct training programs, just the software for teams, have 0 optimality and very little personalization. And then the best, let's say, software available today is those in wearables. Either they add velocity or they try to measure fatigue, and both are very problematic. In the end, they have only 3 metrics. We have 12. So our marketing strategy is direct sales based on product differentiation and customization ability. And we will target mostly college and professional football teams in the US initially. Okay. There's also a larger market of amateurs which we can access through wearables, and there's also applications in health and medical area. We are very new. We are currently working on validation tests, including test user coaches in the US, and we expect to move to the US early in 2017 and go to market, and hopefully we will do well. The team is myself, Debbie in the US, George, developer in Greece, Thanos in Germany, Michael is in the US too. We are also looking to expand the team and help realize our dream of making Ergo the paradigm for strength training in the 21st century help us and launch in 2017. Thank you.